The next step is to get the distance sensor working. This is an ultrasound sensor. It works by one side shooting out an ultrasound wave, that's just a sound wave, and the other side will receive it. And by timing how long it takes between transmitting the wave and receiving it, the distance sensor can figure out how far away something is. So we're back in our VS Code. We can open up the distance script. And here, what we can see is that there are two pins this time. There's a trigger pin and an echo pin. The trigger pin is what you set high when you want to start a ping for the ultrasound. And the echo pin is what the sensor sets high when the ping is received back. And by timing how long it takes between us setting the trigger pin high to the sensor setting the echo pin high, we're able to tell how far away the nearest object is. That's exactly what this code is doing. What happens is we set the trigger pin to high and then low again to say to start a pulse. And then the echo pin will go high once it's sent out a ping, and it will go low again when it receives the ping. That will tell us exactly by the difference in the echo pin going high and the echo pin going low again, exactly how far away the object is. How we work this out is by taking the elapsed time between the two and multiplying it by the speed of sound and then dividing that by 2. That's because it's an ultrasound wave, it's moving at the speed of sound, and it's going there and back again to the nearest object, which means it's traveling twice the distance as the object actually is away. So we multiply by the speed of sound, divide by 2, and that's the distance our object is away. Let's give this a try by running the script. First, again, we're going to cd into the code folder. Then we're going to use Python to run the script. Now, this is repeatedly taking pings. If I hold it up and place my hand around 10 centimeters away by my estimation, it's now saying 13 centimeters, 12.6, 13.7, and so on. So clearly my estimate is a little bit off of how far away my hand is. Let's move it slightly further away. This should be around 30 centimeters by my guess. And the ultrasound sensor is reading about 22 centimeters. So I could believe that. Now, if we go very close, it's still able to read the sensor. And if I press my hand against the sensor, now it's saying, hold on there, you're too close for me to see. So we can see that the robot can see objects very close to it, and getting further and further away, it's still able to see the obstacle. Of course, there is a maximum range on this, but the maximum range is too much for us to worry about for what we want to use a sensor for, which is collision avoidance. So now, while the robot is moving around, we'll be able to tell if an object is coming up and take actions to avoid it. Between this and the line sensor, we should be able to navigate a course and avoid obstacles if they occur on the course. Next video, we'll take a look at PWM, which is a way of controlling the motors to not run at full speed. And once we've got that, we'll be able to program a way to run a line following course, including collision avoidance, which will take one step at a time.